Nathan, first of all, welcome to Walsall Football Club. Talk us through your thoughts and feelings on being here.
No, I'm just buzzing to be here and just trying to experience proper men's football, and hopefully I'll be able to develop and score a load of goals for the club. I mean that's the aim, and getting back to where they need to be, kind of thing.
You've had plenty of experience with Stoke in regards to appearances in and around the Championship. You've had a taste of that now. Is that something you want to get more of and get more minutes under your belt?
Yeah, no, it definitely is. It's that feeling of playing in front of, it just doesn't matter how many fans, but just playing in front of fans and scoring in front of fans is the best feeling you can have. I mean, it's so hard to explain to someone who hasn't done it. It's just one of those things that you can't replicate in life, and I think that's what I'm striving to achieve, and that's what gets me out of bed every morning, just to try and get in and improve myself and get better.
You seem quite a hungry young man to go and achieve more. Is that exactly what you want from this loan spell, to take as much out of it as possible?
Yeah, I think it could be mutually beneficial. I mean, personally, I want to become the best player I can be and reach the heights that I believe I can reach, and I want to do that. And I think the Walsall is a perfect place for me to make that step up and truly like become a man and learn how to play this game and play it properly. 'Cause I think playing sporadically for Stoke isn't going to get me to where I want to be. I want to be playing week in, week out if I can, and just show everyone what I can do and hopefully come on leaps and bounds.
You mentioned about scoring in front of fans, playing in front of fans and playing for something. That as a young player can be sometimes, quite the step up, isn't it, from playing Premier League 2 football and all that sort of stuff, where points don't necessarily mean much, but having something to play for can mean so much more, can't it?
Yeah, I agree, 100%. I think I've played a fair share of Premier League 2 games, and it's great. The feeling of scoring and the feeling of playing it's still the same, the same dopamine rush, but it's not. It still can't be replicated as the same as playing in front of the fans and knowing that like if you score a goal, you can make thousands of people go home happy and brighten up their day and brighten up their weekend, and that's a great feeling. And I think that's the beauty of being a footballer. You get to have the opportunity to have such an impact on people's lives, and this club, it's the same as Stoke. Walsall means such a lot to the fans around here, and I think that's why it's so important for me to come in and try and score as many as possible, and yeah, that sort of thing.
What have conversations been like with head coach Matt Sadler? What did he say that convinced you to come to the club?
Well, he's been in constant communication, to be fair, with the loans manager and one of my close coaches at Stoke, Dave Hibbert. So I think that helped that relationship, and I've spoken to him on the phone a few times, had a Zoom call with him, and he impressed me with what he was saying, and it was what I wanted to hear, and I think that we can do great things this season, and he convinced me of that. I'm fully convinced.
As a young player, does it make you feel extra special knowing that a manager's putting in that extra graft to try and bring you into the club?
Yeah, because I think that's testament to their character and how they go about daily life in training, and often managers will tell you what you want to hear and that sort of thing, but he stayed consistent, and he's told me the plan for the season, and I think it's definitely, like I said before, it's mutually beneficial, and yeah, he's a good guy, and I'm looking forward to working under him.
There's a couple of lads who've been here on loan from Stoke. We've got Tommy in at the moment, Dave obviously last year. Do you have conversations with those boys about what they've experienced at the club so far and what they've really enjoyed about being here as well?
Yeah, they've been very complimentary about the club and about the facilities and about the players, and they couldn't have spoken more highly about it, like as a whole. And I think that was also another reason why I thought this could be the right step for me in my journey, because I want to go somewhere where the lads are all right, and they're welcoming, and it's just a nice all round experience, because you don't want to go somewhere and you're not enjoying your day-to-day life. People play football, and they play their best football when they're happy and they're in a good environment. So that's why I had the confidence that Walsall was going to be that from having conversations with Tommy and Dave. So.
I suppose for you now it's all about throwing yourself straight into training. I bet you can't wait to get going.
No, I can't. I'm really excited, and I think it'll be great being like the step up from always. You'll always be seen as an academy product at Stoke, and rightly so. You come through, but here it's like you treated as a man, and you are just just the part of the team, and I'm looking forward to get going and showing everyone what I can do, and hopefully I impress a few people. So,
On a final note, what are your aims and ambitions for this season?
well, I think any season you go into, you've got to aim as high as possible, and if you don't quite succeed, then that's fine. But I want to be up there in and around the League Two top scorers. People might say that's ambitious and slightly brash or cocky, but I genuinely believe that there's enough good players here, and what we're doing as a team and what we can do. I think there'll be enough service for me to do my thing, and hopefully do that. We'll see what happens at the end of the season.